No, I don't think it's a lie at all. The ambulance service itself is providing some of the response to calls, of course, roughly about a third each day. The other calls are being dealt with by the police, by the army and the voluntary services. And whilst there may be some delays, that I don't dispute. Nevertheless, the service provided to the population of London is by and large a very adequate one.
So you are categorically stating that people are not dying as a result of this dispute?
People die in ambulances and on the street every day in London. What I'm suggesting and saying is that the dispute itself isn't causing people to die.
And yet you have a situation now where it's taking up to 40 minutes sometimes for calls to be responded to. Now surely that is bound to result in deaths in certain instances.
No, I don't think it is. In a few cases it's conceivable that it might, but I'm not aware of any cases where the dispute has led to that result directly.
You have a situation now where there's a patchy attendance, shall we say today, by controllers. Surely any further erosion in the service of this nature is bound to be dangerous.
Well, it would be if it were to happen, but in point of fact, the controllers on duty at the moment, there should be 28 in the London Ambulance Control Room. There are 21 of the normal staff working. The previous shift that finished at 3 o'clock, they were all working normally.
Well, they then are showing their goodwill, so why won't you go to arbitration?
Arbitration has never been a function of NHS management and staff negotiating machinery, and there's no reason to bring in arbitration today. There's a perfectly adequate machinery to cope with the problem, if only the unions would use it.
It can't be adequate if there's no resolution to the dispute, and this is a one-off, this dispute, isn't it?
Negotiations are there and exist in order to resolve the dispute, and if the union side will not resume negotiations through the Whitley Council, of course the dispute won't be ended through negotiation.